Hey guys, hey Lamau, what's up? Welcome back to Elden Ring. So last time we left off, we were bettering our intelligences and our faiths. We are doing the long-term goal pattern. If you can look in the description there, you will see things we must kill, things that we must get, things we have killed and gotten. Current ill-gotten booty versus future ill-gotten booty, one might say. And we also have our long-term goal, which is excuse me, there was something on the mic. I had this sudden urge to just blow it off, you know. Not gonna go there. And then our long-term goal, which is to publicly declare our allegiance to the Holy Golden Order, while secretly also being a bony boy who loves to summon the spirits of the damned. So, coincidentally, we have the exact stats to do both of those things, because intelligence and faith hybrids are really cool in like every FromSoft game. So, thank you, Miyazaki, for that. We have a moderately decent amount of vigor for this point in the game, I would say, considering how much is usually necessary. Endurance, I really would want a little bit more. I think 20 would probably be nice. I think 14 mind and 20 endurance would be nice. And I still do want to have, you know, like 20 faith and like 20 faith and like 25 intelligence would be a good low point to kind of move towards. But we're doing okay. And we did pick up the Caria Knight sword just recently, which is amazing. So let me read this out again here. Straight sword embedded with a blue glintstone, weapon of knights sworn to Carian royalty. These knight swords could serve as catalysts, letting them wield sorceress battle skills. Despite numbering fewer than 20, this power made them a match for even the champions of gold in battle. And we have Carian grandeur. So it seems as though it's a little bit misleading. It says letting the, you know, these serve as catalysts, letting them wield sorceress battle skills. It seemed to me that they were implying that this could cast a spell with it, right? It's like I should be able to use Glinststone Arc by hitting like R2 or hitting some combination of something, right? You know, but it's not how that works. But it does seem, you know, I'm not really calling bullshit or anything. It's a beautiful sword, first of all. Love that glintstone in the sides, in the middle, and on the blade. Just a gorgeous piece. I'm definitely gonna want to upgrade this. In fact, it honestly kind of takes over the Moonveil. I love the Moonveil, man. It's such a cool weapon. Such a cool weapon. But I think it's gonna take a backseat to the Carian Knight blade. You know, like that thing is just so cool. So we got D in all three, scaling in 18, strength X 10. Not bad. I do like Glintblade Phalanx better than Carian Grandeur as a utility cast. But all that means is that I can just, for example, swap out either Rock Sling or Glintstone Arc, and then just use Carian Grandeur for extra power. And then I can use the spell version of Glintblade Phalanx to get the stagger ability. So that's nice. I really love the Ice Rhine Hatchet too, though. So it's, man, it's... The thing with the hatchet, though, is that it doesn't feel right to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, something about the frost weapons doesn't feel right. It's the frost effect is what it is. I'm gonna upload my other character real quick so we can I can kind of go over what exactly it is that's giving me that feeling here. I want to remind myself of why I believe this, you know. Try to affirm or change my belief on the Manor. God, I love this weapon. This is just going to make it even worse for me, though. I love the Bolt of Grandsax. Just the coolest freaking weapon in existence, man. Such a cool spear. Just a damn cool weapon. And I'm so sad that I can't use it. I am so sad I can't use this thing. Once I get a little bit further, I'm so tempted to just start playing this character again. Just respec him out of faith, and then slap down some arcane or something. But anyway, let me take a look here real quick. I have a +6 ice rind hatchet, coincidentally, and then maybe I can kind of go over what exactly has been causing me this malaise at the moment. Why is that? Okay. I don't see anything. I was trying to find an enemy to... Oh, here we go. And here is a nice oh, I would use it if I had the stats for it, but a Death Lightning would be a nice preview of things to come. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, hello. Alright then, that's not happening. I was trying to just get a big quick test in on this thing to just kind of get the feel for it, but I don't have anything to hit with it. Guess I can just try hitting this guy, but these are a little strong for me to be just mucking around with. Yeah, they run away like little cowards. Huh. I don't know, that doesn't feel too bad. Doesn't feel too bad. I mean... Let's try another. I don't know, but it's not doing it anymore for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't feel weird at all, honestly. That's weird. This seems like a quite powerful weapon to me. I mean, for some reason when I messed around with this before, it felt weird. The swings. See, this is one of the things I point to when people are always like saying, "Why do you like Dark Souls 1 so much?" People who maybe played Dark Souls 2 or 3 first, or maybe even Elden Ring. You know, what do you like Dark Souls 1 over other ones that clearly have more advanced features like Dark Souls 3? Dark Souls 2, I think most people can understand why it's a bit of a disappointment, but has so many cool possibilities. Dark Souls 2 had the most potential, but was the least well implemented. That's my opinion. And it's because of the way that weapons feel when they hit. That's such an important thing. When a weapon hits somebody, you have to feel like the sound has to be important. If that weapon swung the same speed as it normally would, but you don't hear that and it sounded same speed, but sounded like this. Is there a difference there? Maybe this is a bad choice. It's a bad choice. I'm trying to find something that has a better... Right there. If it sounded like that, which this does actually swing. That swing's pretty similar, to be honest with you. In speed, it's pretty similar. Here's another. You want to talk about another gripe I got with this game? What is this? Great hammer with a hard protruding beak. Strike damage. Strike damage? This is a pick. It's war pick. It's not a hammer. It doesn't do strike damage. You know, maybe have it to where it does strike damage one-handed or piercing two-handed or something where like you can flip it around. But even the Lucerne is the same way. Even the Lucerne, let's see, where is it? Right there, it's standard / pierce. It claims to be pierce, but if I remember right, this is all on Reddit too, it doesn't do pierce damage. Because there are no piercing attacks to it. If I remember right, that's how it is that it does no pierce damage. Despite saying it does. I don't know. Sorry, I'm off on a tangent. Weirdness. But yeah, that's the example we're working with here. The hatchet, you know, it sounds... The sound evokes speed. Love that. That's a big point. And then the sound of it hitting the enemy is even more important because it has to have a different sound when it goes through different things. When it hits things, that's off. Like, the only difference here is whoom, and then a very like ting, 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 just whoom, ting. Before, in Dark Souls 1, you would know you hit. You know you hit something. You know, if I blindfolded myself and just, I wouldn't be able to tell you whether or not that hit a wall or not. Close your eyes. Tell me if you can tell. Barely, if you're looking for it. Maybe. You know, in Dark Souls 1, it was ka-ching, 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 versus whoo. You know, like, you could tell. You know, that's so important in a game. And to me, that's what felt off about this, is it just didn't feel right when you were hitting things with it. So, that's my long-ass-winded explanation of what's going on with this weapon. Sorry, I can get away with this on stream, you know, like, if this was a YouTube video, I couldn't do this, but stream is long form, eh? Although YouTube streams are a little bit less of that than Twitch. Forgive me because I'm banned on Twitch, actually, for the next, like, 3 days, I think. It was a 7-day ban because OBS decided to randomly put the delete button, as in Control-Alt-Delete, as my start stream button. With no confirmation, no like, are you sure you'd like to stream at 3 a.m. in your underwear? You know, and thankfully I have no camera, mind you, right? But it just so happens that my stream had been going on all night. Like, I ended my stream, and then like sometime before I went to bed, it turned on and started streaming my life for the world, you know, audio-wise. Left for work, got back home, and then I all of a sudden noticed that Twitch is still streaming, and then I go up on Twitch and it's like, sorry, you've been banned for NSFW content. It's like, oh, well, it's not like I purposely decided to show my adult habits to the world for all to hear, at least, well, and see the web browsing of such, but no, I'm banned there, and it's like, fair enough. You know, I'm not even going to try to appeal it, because it's like, even though it's not my fault, it's like, it's not, Twitch had to do something, right, you know? Although I'm a little bit confused as to why the guys didn't just switch to watch Amaranth, like swallowing a microphone, you know, and wearing a horse mask while spread eagle on a chair, you know. You could have gotten your jimmies off that way rather than going to my stream, but hey, you know, you do you. We don't kink shame, no. We don't kink shame, no. Zero tolerance policy for kink shaming here. at Scaleless Entertainment Incorporated, or at least soon to be. Buy my NFTs, guys. Buy my crypto. You know, we'll get it going. E.g., these royal grounds were placed in our trust, but we stood no chance. Forgive me, E.g. And another cool little connection, it just so happened to switch to a character that was in Noxtella, named after the Nox people, right? You know, when I have this nice Nox mirror helm setup going on with the astrologer setup. Real cool stuff. Love it with that Hawk Heater shield. Just the best looking build, man. This stuff is just freaking cool. So I'm thinking about that. I'm debating here. Carian Knight Sword versus Ice Rind Hatchet. Moonveil is cool too. Damn it. I still got the Wing Scythe too. I wonder about the Carian Staff. Staff embedded with a blue glintstone. One of two types of Carian Staff. Gifted to enchanted knights, it enhances glint blade sorceries. It's usually 10 to 20% from what I've looked up. Like 10, 15, or 20 is I think is what I've seen, and I think 15 is pretty rare. It's usually 10 or 20. Like the Clawmark boost Bestial Incantations, the Godslayers boost Godslayer. I think the Godslayer is only 10%, which sucks, man, because I just love the Godslayer stuff. Black Flame things are so cool. But it is what it is. Speaking of which, I need to figure out where EG is. I should probably wield an upgraded weapon here, even though I haven't quite, Right, well, anyway, I should stop trying to wield unupgraded weapons. Look, this ain't no Disney montage. I need more bone darts, and you are a good source of such. So, if Ratatoskr doesn't get out my way, I'm just gonna take your bones. Speaking of which, I should put these in my inventory, actually. Crystal, throwing dagger, BA. So what's the difference then? Seems as though there's no real... Oh, that's interesting. Kukri are A, scaling in strength, S in dexterity, and C in arcane. So on a... Let's say you made like an SL 200 monster build, and you went with like... I wonder if that scaling, of, like if you two-hand your weapon, does that... Because that gives you effectively extra strength. Does that... If I'm two-handing, say, whatever, I don't know, something, the Ruin's Greatsword. Does that give me extra strength scaling for these Kukri? You know, but on a character with like 50 strength, 50 dex or something, and then fair bit of arcane, you know, you could get some damage out of these things. You know, if you had a 60 dex, 40 strength, you know, you could still do some massive damage on these things. I need to try using these more often. These glintstone scraps and that, gravity. Does this get boosted by the meteorite staff? I mean, there's so many questions I have about these things. Lightning, grease. Oh, and I do have the... Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, did I have the wrong one then? I thought I had the one that said you're beautiful. Wonderful. That's too bad. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirits of 3 land squirts. Summoning consumes HP rather than FP. These spirits appear some distance from the summoner. The firm, fleshy tubes of the creatures remains rooted to the spot. spraying poisonous liquid over their surroundings. Not even gonna touch that with a 49.5 foot pole. You're a mean one, Mr. Squat. Now, these just seem pointless to me. I'm confused. They can't move, and all they do is just poison. I mean, you could try to lure people. You could do that maybe inside of an enclosed area. No. The innuendo squirts there are possibly useful. See, that's strange. Beware, though. Those who carry these pots will slowly accumulate poison in their own bodies. So if I just put these on me, I get poison? I'm sorry? What are you talking about? I think it's just like a dung pie, where when you throw it, it affects you. I want to try a lot more usage of items. I want to get a ton. I need to like write this down or something, like what items best for what kind of bosses and fights, because I'm convinced that a lot of people are having trouble, including me. My first playthrough was full of just whining, and and I think a lot of it's to do with me not using things right in my face. It's like, wow, look what I've got here. Oh, cool. Boost, I can't use the turtle talisman, because I need to use, this instead, because I need to resist madness or something, or resist poison, It's like, oh, okay, I'll just go pop a turtleneck. Oh, gee, even with that stamina recovery of the turtleneck, I got another pouch. I can use both, I can get double stamina recovery. I can use exalted flesh, boosted attack. I can get extra runes. So many, boosted immunity from if I don't want to use that immunity talisman and I want to use the turtle talisman, I can swap between the turtleneck and that talisman, or the turtle talisman and the immunity talisman. It's so much cool stuff, man. So much cool stuff. And here I go rambling again. Apologies. Let's just get into the game here before I start rumbling my mouth off again. Okay, I don't see anything else here. I know there's a wall up here, but... Oh, it's real! As soon as I looked at this, I was like, bro, that looks like a hidden passage. And I saw all these signs, and I was like, oh, okay, is there really something here? But wow, I can't believe there really was. Agil. Oh, Agil. Oh, it's a boss fight, too. Oh, snap. Horseback. Can you really fight horseback now? Flame grant me strength. Did it use it? Yeah, it did, okay. Damn it. I die so much just from switching my freaking... Ugh. And it's even worse when you're trying to play an Int Faith build, because you need both a staff and a seal. Why can't they pull a Dark Souls 2 where they just give you like the Witch's Branch or whatever that can cast both? I would gladly take like a 10, 15, even a 20% potentially damage reduction in order to be able to cast both with one staff. Because I die so often to that exact thing where I'm here. Come off it, man. And then I gotta transfer all the way back to two of them, and for some reason in combat it's way harder. When I'm sitting here, I can switch between them so quickly. In combat, like, something screws up. I'm thinking it's just where am I? I'm in the wrong place somehow. I'm lost here. I gotta shut up until I figure out where the hell I'm at. Okay, it's right over here. Right there. Okay. Accursed blood. Summon spirits to assail them with a rabid fervor. I had to try that out. That's actually interesting. Let me try this. Can I not use spirits down here? No, 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 no. Crap. Okay, I can use my summons right now. It's not this place, it's up here then, right? There's Iji. Here, let me just get on my horse. Maybe there's another... Yeah, there's one right here. Let me just... It's gonna be a lot easier to go from here back than the other way around. when I need to check my chat here. Hello, singular person watching. I could use the negation of an attack, but I don't think it's going to help me that much. Enhanced charge attack. Charge attacks are a no-go for me, for sure. Steadily restores HP for a time. A crystal tear forms slowly over the ages where the Erdtree's bounty falls to the ground. Can be mixed in the flask of Wondrous Physic. The resulting concoction gradually restores one's HP over time. That could actually be quite useful, really. Huh. Three. I still need 3. Well, Rock Sling's not going to do me any good, really, I wouldn't say. Is it doing magic damage to me? I don't think so. It is a revenant. Doesn't that make it an undead? Blood Flame Blade could be really used. I need to get that Arcane up plus 1 point, because that's worth it for sure. Alright, let's try that. I'm going to swap out to Rogers, I'm thinking. Apparently they could not see me or something. Let me go talk to Iggy first, though, before we do anything, actually. And how am I doing... First off, how am I doing... Closing in on 2,000 megahertz on my 2070 Super. Memory's nice and boosted. We're not getting too high of a... We're not throttling too much. I think we're doing good. I think this is about as good of an overclock as I'm gonna get. So there's a standard longsword, a banished knight sword, and like a great sword, well, Guts great sword.
Look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? What brings you here? Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able.
Okay, he can strengthen weapons just like any other blacksmith, which is nice. I'm assuming there may be a point where you potentially anger the Round Table Hold. Maybe you can come here instead. He does sell Somber Stones 1 through 4. Sells an infinite amount of 1 and 2, funnily enough. Although I wish you could get 3 and 4, but...
Oh, watch out there. When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tarnished. You don't know how hard it is not to break anything while I work. Brave Tarnished. A word of warning, if you please. This territory once belonged to the Carian royal family. Their manor lies not far beyond this point. When the Raya Lucaria Academy turned on the Carians, the Knights of the Cuckoo descended on this tract. After leveling it, they carried on to the manor. The Carians were taken off guard, but their strength had not waned, and they repelled the Knights' onslaught by conjuring an enchanted snare that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, Tarnished, don't go near the manor, unless you wish to lie with the corpses of the heedless Knights of the Cuckoo.
Huh.
Blythe actually did that, did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he. Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you. At any rate, if you're friendly with Blythe, I've something else that might suit you.
Something else? What? Oh! Oh wow, he sells something. Carrion Filigreed Crest. Lowers FP consumed by skills. It must be because I had already joined with the Carian faction with Rani that I was allowed to buy this, because I didn't see Iggy until way later. I just walked right by him first time around. A talisman adorned with the royal crest. Lowers FP consumed by skills. An honor said to have once been awarded to Carian knights who served as direct retainers to the kingdom's princesses. Now there is only one princess, Rani, daughter of Vanala. That actually is not bad. Consumed by skills, though, man. Why can't it just lower FP cost in general? Why does the scarab have to be the only option?
I've explained the peril of the enchanted snare that remains at the Royal Carian Manor. Whatever you do, brave Tarnished, stay away from that death trap. I've explained the end. Whatever you do.
Okay. Alright. Royal Revenant. I'm assuming it's undead. What would you do for our fruit? I have no idea why I picked those things up. It's like I know it's not gonna be anything good, but yeah, just do it. You just do it. All right, flask. Grant me strength. Order's blade. It didn't do squat. These enemies are just pure bullshit, man. Ugh. I remember people complaining about them too. I'd see them in like YouTube polls. What's the worst boss fight? Oh, wait till you see the Revenant. I just assumed it was further down the road, and I just completely missed this area. Am I going the wrong way? I am. The stake is in the wrong spot. Okay. Let's see if I can put something here. Yeah, that's not going to do any good, so I might as well. Well, it'll give me something, so. Alright, let's see if this works here. No. Okay, new strategy is needed, that's for sure. Let me grab something to drink. I'll be back in 30 seconds. If that. All right. Okay, sorry about the wait, guys. It seems as though it's not being classed as an undead. So we'll have to see what we can do about dealing with it, essentially. Okay, let me take a look here. What do we have? I think being an undead, it'd be weak to something. So it's weak to standard physical attacks. Or no, wait. SLA? What is that supposed to mean? I checked out his wiki ad here and it's not making a lot of sense to me. Slash. Oh, it's weak to slash attacks. Okay. That's SLA slash. Right, okay, that makes sense. Very minor weakness to slash. I could also... They keep saying summon, but it wouldn't let me... wouldn't let me use this summon before. Why not? Very strange. Oh, it could be talking about the one that's outside, though. But surely it can't, though. It said it mentioned the arena, so... Unless there's another one that's somewhere else around here. Okay, that was the place right here. Should be right here. Where are you at? Right there. Okay, I don't have my heal spell though, unfortunately, like an idiot I forgot to bring it. So we'll have to try this then. Like, I'm not even getting close to beating this guy. I'm barely doing any damage. So apparently it's weak to slashing and healing damage. Yeah, the heal spell will actually damage it, which is fantastic. That's how it should be with all undead, you know. But that seems strange because all the other undead are weak to Litany and Order's Blade and such. So why is this one particularly different? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, aside from that, we have those longer range spells. It says it has to be an AoE effect, though, I think it said. Yeah, so the only thing I can really do is the heal effect. That's the only thing that seems to make any sense. Urgent heal is not going to do squat, though, so I might as well ignore that as a possibility. I'll try going to the round table real quick and then picking up a heal incantation. If I hadn't have looked this up, I don't think I would have been able to defeat it, to be honest with you. That's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, obviously you can probably do it eventually, but jeez, man, what a ridiculous, you know, no, just no.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
Still hasn't gone forward with their quest yet. Wonder what I have to do to trigger it.
Ah, well then.
I need to get Black Flame too, but I don't have enough runes at the moment. Flame and Poison are also especially useful in this fight.
May the Golden Order shine.
Let's see here. For some reason, I always like to have nice, even numbers, you know, with these.
Further, I can happily spare the time.
Absolutely. And Cure Poison. Why not? It's probably going to be useful against this guy. And that is also the best healing spell I currently have access to as well. Why did I skip the 4 Belfries? I don't recall even going near this area. I thought I swooped up over here. Huh. Well, regardless. Lore-wise, something that I'm curious about. It says that Raya Lucaria, the Academy of Raya Lucaria, turned on the Carian royal family. And attack and sent the Knights of the Cuckoo and stuff to attack them, and there was a war as part of the Shattering, I'm assuming. So what the hell is Rennala doing still running Raya Lucaria as the Carian Queen? Did she betray her whole family? That seems unlikely to me, frankly. Okay, what do we got here? We have flame, flame, flame. Then we have heal and cure poison. Self and nearby allies. That's the one we need, yeah. So the AoE is going to hit him, alright? Let's hope it works. I don't really have anything longer. I could hit it with Moonveil, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Let's try hitting it with the Moonveil ranged attacks, potentially. Nice! Whoa! Super close. What in the hell kind of gimmick fight was that? It's basically impossible to fight at this level, obviously, but didn't expect bloodstains, so to speak. Why is it always pathetic sort? Oh, screw you. That's the... Wow. Weak folk, get out of here. Get out of there. This dude is just trashing on people. He's like, why are you so pathetic? Giga Chad over here. Frozen Needle. Whoa. I have never seen this. Now that looks cool. Thrusting Sword. Standard / Pierce. Has standard impaling thrust as its attack. No magic despite the frozen moniker. Causes frost buildup of 60. D-dex scaling is not very good, though. It's pretty pitiful, actually. Well, that's sacred, though, so maybe the stock will be different. But Rajier's is... Well, that's keen, right? Yes, let me test it out, because that might be just standard, because it's +0. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Let's see. A razor-thin piercing blade of ice. Forged by E.G., the Carian Royal Blacksmith. How about that? Can inflict frost upon enemies and launch its blade with a strong attack. The blade immediately regenerates, and then the skill is impaling thrust to get through enemy shields. That is actually a really cool looking sword. Oh, it does. Huh. That's cool. If you do it quickly, you don't really see it happening. It doesn't look like the blade disappears. It just looks like the glow dims for a second. But if you do that with a charge up, you can actually see the blade fire off and then regenerate. That's super cool. That's actually a really nice looking... Ah, now you're giving me another choice, man. Just when I was ready to use the Ice Rind Hatchet as my dedicated ice weapon, now I got another choice. That range attack is powerful. And the frost buildup is pretty sick, man. I like that. I like it a lot. $64. Just pop up, man. Come on. I'm just trying to test the damage here. There we go. Ah, of course you're gonna do that. Screw you, bro. Oh, that's cool. Why doesn't it, You can't do the ice throw while in the air. That sucks. That is so cool. That's a top tier. That's a PvP weapon, man. Like, that's top tier PvP potential right there. Just from the... I mean, Frostbite is already really good. Boom. Frostbite's already really good, especially on a fast weapon. So this is basically the same thing as the Ice Rind Hatchet, although lower damage, of course, being a rapier. But it's got the speed of a rapier, which is already the speed of the hatchet, pretty much. I think they're pretty much the same, right? Well, this might be a little bit faster than the hatchet, eh? Let's see here. The difference in damage is what? 136, 120. Barely any damage difference. This might even be a little bit faster than the hatchet. And to have that long range attack like that is really nice. To be fair, though, I mean, Hoarfrost is still good. It's still... Why? What the hell? It's not quite as ridiculous as it used to be, but it's out there, man. It reminds me a lot of the Stalrim weaponry from Elder Scrolls. Skyrim had it, right. It's like it's ancient Nordic patterns and runes and such on the handle with the steel handle, but with the blue kind of glass. Looks like a glass weapon, but blue. I believe Morrowind had it as well, right? They had a weapon like that was in Solstheim. Coincidentally, too, for people watching, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Morrowind modded with a mod called MW Open Morrowind, which is going to be it's an engine replacement for Morrowind. Morrowind came out in 2002. Elder Scrolls 3 before Oblivion and Skyrim, and with this mod it changes everything. Like the number of lights you can have activated in from lanterns and such is 32 instead of 8. You know, it increases the anti-aliasing up to 16 times. Fantastic increase in quality. I'm still in the process of modding it right now. I have a list of 360 mods I'm going to be putting on it. So look forward to that. I'm going to put some I'll put a schedule out for it. I don't think YouTube allows you until you have 1,000 subscribers to do announcements, but I'm gonna try to put that out sometime in the next few days, maybe within a week or so. And then in the meantime, of course, I'm still doing this. Actually, let me swap these out real quick. So that's the next thing that I'm doing, other than Elden Ring, is this Morrowind setup. So. I really want to try... Well, I can't use it yet, though. I need to upgrade that arcane. Okay. Onward to Caria Manor, then. I'm not sure if this is a standard upgrade or if this is a somber upgrade. I'll leave with Moonveil for now, though. In the future, I'm going to want to upgrade the Ice Rind as well as the Carrion Sword. Another graveyard. Whoa. Welcome, newcomer to chat. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And if you guys are looking forward to any more streams, you know, this more upcoming Morrowind modding and all these things, you know, you're welcome to. Greatly appreciated to comment, subscribe. Any advice you've got is welcome. I just started a new channel. I used to have a obviously larger than the zilch I'm at now currently, but unfortunately, despite making announcements, I was never able to get my audience to carry over. I made a video saying, hey, I'm moving over here, guys, and never followed, so starting from scratch. So all the help I can get, you know, I definitely need it to build back up to a much more sizable and entertaining platform. Okay. Took the safe route to make it to Caria Manor. And here we are. I would love to check this out, but I don't know if I'm going to get accosted on my way. Sounds like I will. The resting place of the contemptible cuckoo is lost in the siege of Caria Manor. Figured I'd give it a little bit of an examination around the edges. Make sure I didn't miss anything, because I don't think I actually went around the side on the last time I went through this area. This is only my second time coming to here, so... This is all empty terrain. Seems a bit strange that FromSoft even put this here, honestly. What's the point of it all? Perhaps it's deeper down in here. Oh, wow. Huh. This area over here might be a little more interesting than I thought. Because I know you can come here through this little bridge, but... surely you can't. Yeah, I don't think I can jump all the way back up here again. That'd be impossible, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh. I hear it. I did hear it. Oh, it's one of the walking ones. Oh, wow. I got lucky with that one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hoarfrost Stomp as well. Nice. Being able to put that on any weapon is a very nice thing. Although it definitely makes more sense to be attached to a weapon that has ice capability to begin with. Like the ice rind, what do you call this now? The frozen needle, yeah. That'd be the perfect skill to toss on there. best of both worlds. I think at that point it definitely is better than the hatchet. Oh. Alright, I think that's enough lollygagging. Let's check out this lake real quick, make sure there's nothing else here. Now I'm just gonna head on to the manor and get through with the quest line of the Carians. Yep, okay. Back to the gate. Looks like my stream is acting up a little. No, it looks like it's okay. Okay. Dealing with these giant hand things. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even... This gives me the willies just thinking about it. Screw these guys. Everything about them. The little ones I can deal with. That's fine, but... You're not getting anywhere with the big ones, though. You might as well not even try. Yeah, there's a little one there. Crap. I'm surprised I actually pulled that one off. And all the items they have under them are pretty much always useful. They're just bait, right? So... Okay. Avoid that one. There's the stairs. Shoo! Lucked out there. Okay. Just gonna run, touch Grace here real quick. That way I'm not going to be held back. Speaking of which, man, I've got so many good items. I remember coming through this playthrough, this part of the playthrough as a faith build, and I'm thinking, man, it just sucks. Everything's an int scaling sword, sorcery, int scaling sorceries, int faith scaling things. When I'm just a faith dex build, you know. And then sure enough, now this time around I have too much things that I know what to do with. I got Moonveil for intelligence scaling. Ice Rind and the Needle are great for ice builds, which are sorcery intelligence based. Rogers that has the Phalanx skill on it, you know. Caria Knight Sword, Crystal Knife. I got so many different things that are intelligence based now. All kinds of staffs and spells and things. 5 different kinds of staves. Crazy. The Sword of Night and Flame is coming up here pretty soon, which is going to be amazing, of course, although I'm tempted to not use it, or just use it sparingly. Lady Ronnie, we have long awaited you. I pray for your house's swift revival. May the full moon shine upon Caria. I figured that would be one of the paintings that you'd have to go to. Apparently not. Liar ahead, offer ahead. Okay. It's a cool armor set. It's Tannis, right? Is it the whole set hers? No, it can't be. What are they wearing? They got this weird, like, crossbones thong setup going on. What is that? Is that default? That can't be, right? It's Tanith's mask, but at least I think it is. Very strange. Huh. Alright, wait. I hear it. I hear it. Bloody hell. These things, they purposely set them to where they automatically punish panic rolls. Their timing is absolutely perfect that if you roll, as soon as you can stand up, you'll die. You'll get hit a second time. If you wait a second and then roll, you're fine. It's getting a little bit jittery there for a second. Okay, sorry, just checking my stream to make sure it's still functioning right. It was kind of glitching out on me. I want to try to grab the items that are over here. I will say this, I'm better at fighting him than I was. There was no way in hell I was killing any of them, even one, before. Like, it would take everything I had and I'd have to get lucky 50% of the time, you know. Okay. Well, where the heck did they come from? Doesn't hurt to have a nice weapon, though. Katanas are very quick. I was using a flail before, I believe. I was using the Rajier's rapier and then, like, the Knight Rider flail, similar to what I have in my inventory now. +8 and +5, respectively. Ooh. I hear one. Sounds like it's inside of that building? No, it's through here, isn't it? Oh, crap. There it is. Carrion Piercer. Nice. Ice Crest Shield. Don't fucking forget your Chaos Two-Hander and Ice Crest Shield. What talismans you got, bitch? Small metal round shield. Heavier than a wooden shield, but boasts higher damage negation. The Ice Crest originates from a Carian princess. Though the effect is slight, it boosts magic defense negation, damage negation, and resistance to frost. Okay. It's pretty bad in general, frankly. I would never recommend it. You know, I'm already getting 49% magic resistance. 57 is not that big. It does give you a robustness increase, but that's hardly worth dropping physical negation from 100 to 77. I don't see that. I don't see it being worthwhile, frankly. Man, those things are creepy. If you watch them, like, they do the creepiest stuff, like, they'll take one finger and, like, rub the other with it, like they're calming an animal down, like they're petting an animal. It's so creepy, man. Talk about body horror. Oh, crud. Ooh, got something. Ah, Somber Stone. I really do like that they drop Somber Stones, though. That's a very useful material, so it's almost worth fighting them, to be honest. Ah, crud. You, sir, just got fisted. I should have purposely took off the weapon to where I was just barehanded, and I could just, you know, I'm fisting the giant hand. Like, perfect. Just perfect revenge. Ah, crud. That's where my juvenile goofing got me, was a jump scare. Have I been here yet? Looks like it took out my spirit summon. Unfortunately. These enemies are the ones known as Albinaurics, or they're one particular variant of them. Apparently the first generation of Albinaurics eventually grow old very quickly and they lose control of their legs, so they can't walk. That's these ones. And then the female first generation ones don't do that, however, because there's an NPC called Latenna that is not like that. She's perfectly normal and even has the ability to turn herself into a spirit summon. And then I think the second generation, maybe I'm mixing up first and second generation, but the other generation of Albinaurics are those fat-faced toad men that run around and do cartwheels in Liurnia. Love that we're getting a bunch of somber stones, though, to help us kind of upgrade a lot of these nice, unique weapons we're getting. Very cool stuff. Okay, looks like there was nothing over here for the most part, other than just those few items, which is, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's totally worth it. Oh, crap. Okay, I done goofed. I done goofed. I done freaking goofed. Whoo, got lucky with that one. I am getting the hell out of here. Getting the HE double hockey sticks, the fudge out of here. I'm gonna go rock out someplace else. Okay. Mission accomplished. I've got close to enough. No, I need 12k. I need to level up again soon. I'm only level... Well, no, I'm 45 now, so I'm getting... Actually, dang. Alright, I need to do some more... I need to do more leveling then, because I just need to have more stats for this build in general, because I'm kind of spreading it around so much. Hashtag roll time in. Beware of ambush. I'm trying to remember which one takes me down which way. Alright, let me just try it. I think this one takes me to the bonfire. That's the most important thing. There's plenty of places here you can drop off and find secret loot. Crap. I cannot believe that hit him. Talk about a Hail Mary. That range on that thing. Alright, I'm just gonna head up here real quick. Nope. Okay. There we are. Yeah, this is definitely not the way that I was thinking then. This way is going to lead me to the end of... the end instead of where I'm wanting to go. Still got up after that. That's like some Frieza Spirit Bomb stuff. How are you still standing? Dang. There's the jars. So I can't jump off. I'm trying to remember exactly how I get down there. Does this thing still have bleed buildup? Yeah, it does. 50. How is it able to stagger him before I can bleed him? It's crazy. Well, whatever. Another scarab beyond this wall here. Ah, there we go. I think this is where it's going to lead me down to that secret NPC merchant. And then a few other things. Magic grease, aka sticky white stuff. Thank you, demon souls. Message. Very unique, sir. Very unique. Holy crap, the HP these guys have compared to everyone else around them. Yikes. Ah. What the hell? Spike in difficulty, man. What the heck? It just came out of nowhere. Damn it, now I gotta go all the way over there just to get it. Just to get these stinking runes back. Oh my god, dude. Well, to be fair, these guys have a lot of HP too, so... Okay, I just need to get my stuff back here. I'm just gonna go grab my runes. Because apparently a +2 Moon Veil is not... It's probably because of the magic resistance of the enemies, I'm guessing. So let me see here, actually. Let me swap back to the Rajers. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm doing the same amount of damage on Rajers as I am on a +5 Knight Rider Flail. Elden Ring is definitely taking up the mass majority of like every bit of content I'm doing at the moment, but there is still hope to be had. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm planning to do the Morrowind content. Then I also have some other stuff that I'm working on. I'm going to be playing other Dark Souls builds, other Dark Souls games. I plan to be doing videos on things like mythology, esoterics, politics, occultism, theology, some cool, just unique topics, you know, things that people don't get into too often, akin to some other channels like Esoteric, Mr. Mythos. They do things like that, like old stories of Atlantis and ancient Hebrew. I know a lot of old ancient languages and such, so it'll be fun to try to branch out a little bit, but I'm not going to let that change the identity of the channel as mostly gaming. Bloody hell. There we go. Finally cleared through all of them. Ooh, barely got it. I didn't think I was gonna make that one. Two-handing prevents you from bouncing off of them like that. So it's a nice little detail to remember. Another cracked pot. Obviously being found in these locations. I know there's a way out of here, right? I'm almost certain there's a way to jump down here somehow. Obviously can't be from here, though. Oh, yeah, you have to go down there, of course. Why? Nice combo. I feel so bad for these little things. God dang. Where are they coming from? It's like they're infinite. What the hell? This is like an infinite spawn machine. It's not even funny at this point anymore. It's like, what the hell's going on? Somehow the strong attack is weaker than the main attack in terms of bouncing off of these guys. Living jar shards and raw meat dumplings. If that doesn't just make you just ugh. If that doesn't turn you off for killing these things, then nothing will. If you're amongst those sociopathic people, they're like, oh, I don't feel bad for these little guys. That ought to do it. I gotta give him credit. I gotta give FromSoft credit for just how ridiculously far down this stupid path goes. Oh dear. Oh, screw that. Oh, God. He followed me all the way here. Jeez. Like, let it go. Go watch Frozen. That fits with Caria, you know, like, go get Frostbite. Caria and Grandeur. Oh, tell me I did not just do that. Oh, fuck. Fuck my life. Are you kidding me? I saw the frickin' message down there and I was thinking, oh, that's the way you go. No. Not even close. Have I read this guy? Yes, we did. Okay. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I gotta go all the way around now again. And I can just run past it this time, but still. God, that's annoying. Oh, I was supposed to get Arcane to 10. Damn it. Completely messed that one up. Yeah, I was supposed to end up on the top of this place. Ugh. Can I? Oh, come on. Really? Eat my shorts, man. Like, I just had to do that just to spite him. I'm going the wrong way too, aren't I? Wait, am I? I have to be, yeah, I have to be. No. Wait, what? I'm thoroughly confused now. Okay, that's right. Okay. Now I see it. I didn't see the branching path for a second. Okay, one of the places you can drop off is right here. Obviously, you can do the same over here. And here we go. The Sword of Night and Flame. The edgiest weapon of them all. Well, until we find rivers of blood, that is. Anyway, let's see here. We have Storied Sword and Treasure of Caria Manor, one of the legendary armaments. Astrologers who preceded the sorcerers established themselves in mountaintops that nearly touched the sky and considered the fire giants their neighbors. Unique skill, Night and Flame stance. Hold the sword level and prepare to cast a sorcery. Follow up with a normal attack to cast the Night Comet sorcery, or a strong attack to sweep forward with a burst of flames. It's a 3-way split weapon, which usually means absolute dookie emoji, you know, but it's basically a straight sword version of like the Sword of Artorias from Dark Souls 1, for those that know that, you know. 12 strength, 12 dex, and then double that, 24 for Int and Faith is not unattainable, especially for a build like mine. I can almost use it too. I need one more point in intelligence and then use my Flask of Physic. But it looks really cool. You know, it definitely has Glinststone in one side, you can see. The blue on the top is Glinststone. And then at the bottom it doesn't have Glinststone, which obviously is the flame. Although I kind of feel like maybe it should have been like bright golden or something, you know, to indicate that it had like golden power, you know, of the Golden Order or something of that effect. Otherwise, it has a pretty standard move set. I do like the finishing attack though. That comes in on an angle. Backstep attack is actually kind of unique there. It's a little unique for a straight sword. I like the roll pokes. Roll pokes are always the best straight sword rolling attack. I like the switch there. So it's up, down, up, and then from the left. That's really cool. Spinning attacks. It's nice to have a variety change there. So instead of a poke and a swing, you know, you got a... That way you can, you know, if you're in tight corridors, you can do, or if you're having trouble with range, you can do pokes for PvP. If you're in an open area, you can swing wide to hit 2 enemies at once. Definitely worthwhile. Obviously, I can't do the Night Comet or the Flame Swirl because I don't have enough stats for it, but that's definitely number 1 on my list that I'm going to be reaching for. D Intelligence, D Faith to start out with, E Strength and Dex. At maximum, I think it's like D Strength, D Dex, and then like B in Int and Faith, I believe. But it gets some pretty significant damage there going towards the end, I think. Anyway, with that said, I think I should definitely try to be able to wield it here real quick. So let me go over to the Bestial Sanctum and try to farm up a little bit of runes so we can try this out. I don't believe I have any more death roots, so Grank isn't going to have anything else for me. No. I think I gave him 2 death root to date so far. I believe that's the total amount I have. Huh. Weird. That did not stagger him. I wonder if there's something about the skill version of the Glintblade Phalanx that gives it more stagger potential. Because this is, for all intents and purposes, it's the same spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing. So what's going on here? A rapier has less stagger capability than a katana, so you wouldn't think the weapon poise damage would have anything to do with it. And this is only 4 of them too, not 5. But it pretty much guarantees to stagger them. The only time it doesn't work is if it hits them and they're in the air like that. It always works otherwise. I'm really not sure what to think of that. Perhaps they're bigger? Are the individual glint-blade phalanx knives bigger? No, they don't look like it. No, they're the same thing. Yeah, the same exact thing. Same spell. Just with 4 instead of 5. So you would think that 5 would certainly stagger more than 4. Huh. Weird. I'm not complaining though, don't get me wrong. It's a really powerful weapon, in part because of that ability. Perhaps... Oh, I think I get what's going on. I bet you... Sorry, I want to wait until this audio calms down. I'm betting you that what's happening is that the Glintblade Phalanx, let's say that each dagger has 3 poise damage, so like 3, 6, 9, 12 in this case, or 15 for the other. But then it adds, since it's being used by rapier, it adds in the poise damage of whatever on whatever like the default L2 of a rapier is, which would be like say another 10. So 12 plus 10 would be 22 versus 15, which would hit the breakpoint, right? That probably is the case. It's kind of like how many RPGs do bow and arrow calculations. The arrow does 10 damage, but the bow does 30 damage, so it does 40 total, you know. It's all I can think of, honestly. Alright. Almost enough. Oh, wrong. Just need to get like 1 or 2 more kills here, and then I've got enough. Seem to have taken the most convoluted route around here possible. Okay, perfect. 24 intelligence. 16 faith can be boosted. Now we're looking at 24 and 26. 17 strength and 24 dex. So we have 87 plus 6 physical, 56 plus 12 magic, and 56 plus 13 fire. Altogether, that's not really the best setup, though, so the actual raw damage on this thing shouldn't be all that great. However, I mean... I hope I didn't screw up by trying to attack him. Is he going to be permanently aggroed on me? No, okay, good. Okay, yeah, he's good. Not a bad setup, though. Oh, and I need to, yep. Let's go take. I'm gonna go take a run around and see what kind of damage we get out of this. Pretty darn poor, honestly. That's not poor, though. That's actually pretty good. Oh. Oh, no more FP. Why isn't it hitting him? Yeah, this is the one that everyone always goes nuts over. Apparently this has been nerfed quite a bit, so that kind of sucks. But it used to be overpowered though, so I'm not so... I mean, I don't think it's necessarily bad that they nerfed it. I just wish I could have experienced it at its full peak. Or maybe wish that I could actually, like, use the damn thing and hit something with it. Why? You know what? Never mind. For some reason, I just can't hit squat with this thing. Oh, Jesus. Not this shit again. Alright, let's try this somewhere else, perhaps. That's not where I meant to go. Here we go. Yeah, this is more like it. You know, nothing sits still for 2 seconds. How are you supposed to hit it? So that's very powerful. 477 is nice. 68 damage on a swing. Now if I compare that to the +2 Moonveil, obviously this is upgraded versus unupgraded, so I have to take it with a grain of salt, but it's about twice the damage. $114, 73. Okay, so the Carian sword is doing kind of in between, right? Instead of like 63, it's doing 70, 73. So it's not much worse than the Carian sword in terms of raw damage. Of course, this is because of it having three-way split damage, but still, something nice to consider, I guess. I'm gonna need a lot of somber stones, so I might need to farm these giant hands and such too.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Caria needs a somber stone, of course, so that's... I should have expected that. So let's see what kind of a boost we get. It does seem to get a pretty darn big increase in raw AR here. 87 to 99, so that's 12 damage. Plus 2 for the scaling, so we got 14 physical damage. We have 8 plus 3, 19, so we have 11 magic damage. And then... yeah, it won't tell me. Probably the same thing, I'm assuming. Probably pretty much the same thing. So 14 and 11, that's 25. So we're looking at probably like 30, about 38, 40 damage, something like that, increase for a single level up. That's not bad on a straight sword. I mean, that's, even though it's split damage though, so you have to consider that. So maybe it's not as impressive as I thought. Then we got, what now we got? 9109, so that's 13, 14, so 15. Very similar stuff here. Yeah, 15 and 11. Yeah, so it's very similar stuff. Cost of 420 to upgrade. YOLO, let's do it. So I'm gonna get that to plus 2. I think that's a fair number. Plus 2 seems pretty good. What's it at with scaling here? Right. EEDD. If I get up to plus 3 now, our intelligence and faith scaling is going to go up to a C, though. So it's getting a pretty decent, nice boost there. It's interesting that the more the weapon scales with something, the lower your attack is if you don't have the required stats. So, for example, with faith, I don't have the 24 faith currently without a flask. So if I upgrade it from D-scaling to C-scaling, from plus 2 to plus 3, my penalty goes from -28 to -32. That's actually a cool little feature that it increases the amount of negative the more you upgrade the weapon. That's kind of counterintuitive, but still a cool little feature. Frost buildup of 60. There's nothing on this one. 60 is actually very nice. It's not a... what is the hatchet? 65, though. Ooh. At least get the ice rind up to +2. The Carionite sword is still a really nice one as well. The problem here is that you got two very similar themed and very similar damage-wise swords. They're both intelligent scaling swords, although the Faith one might just very well become better for me as I increase my stats. So maybe for now the Carrion is better and the Sword of Night and Flame would be better later on. I'm going to pop that to level 2 as well. Just so I want to be able to try all this stuff out. Might as well. The Rapier, the Frozen Needle is not getting any love yet, unfortunately, but hey, you know. Oh, can you not upgrade the needle though? Oh wow, you can't even change the needles. Well, that sucks, man. They did that on purpose. I guarantee you they did that on purpose. I could put Hoarfrost Stomp on the Scythe though. That's cool. It keeps the bleed buildup of 50, well 55 down to 50, but still close enough, and a frost buildup of 80. Wow. It does kind of lose some of its power there. 125 plus 33 to 102 plus 24, but it definitely seems to make up for it with that 92 magic. You know, that might be worth it. A Cold Scythe, Sacred Scythe, Fire Scythe, Magic Scythe, Quality, Keen, Heavy. No, thank you. So the choice would be keeping the 55 bleed build up, getting a D and int. Same thing here though, it's a D, you know, like what's the difference? Let's see here. Okay, so it's a lower D. Cold gives you less, a D minus then effectively. But you do get... You do get up to a D in dexterity though. So it... 25 plus 33, that's standard though, yeah, so 90 plus 5, 102 plus 24, yeah, so you're definitely getting more damage out of that. I'm curious about that one. Can't use the Godslayer seal yet. I'd like to, but we're gonna need more. At least give it a +1 effect to my finger seal.
No matter.
Give myself a little more power to my spells, because they're definitely kind of lacking behind a bit. Okay. Maybe Fia has something else to say. I don't think so yet at this point, but it's possible.
I am pleased. Would you like me now? You are so. Then good day.
Apparently not. I wonder what triggers it then. It's strange. I figured that talking with with D and everyone would have moved this along by now. Roger hasn't updated any of his talking about any of this. Huh. Well, looks like things have kind of come into a bit of an end here. I've been on for over 2 hours. Should probably quit at this point. I'm not too sure. I might as well. I can try it. Let's try it. Let's see if I can take on. Let me see if I can take on the knight, Loretta. I didn't even think to check my spells or anything, though, so this won't be my #1 top experience here. Or not. Maybe I won't take on Loretta. Maybe I'll just curl up in a little ball over here. Oh, actually, maybe I'll... Okay. Yep, there it is. Let me change my spell loadout. Optimize things for fighting her. Obviously, magic is probably not going to be the most powerful thing against her, so I'm going to try Order's Blade instead. I definitely want magic fortification to defend myself with. Flame grant me strength could be useful, but it doesn't last very long. And her battles are long, drawn-out affairs, as far as I can tell. So I'm not too sure about that, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's a tough one, honestly. This is really tough for me to figure out. I guess that's the only thing I can think of is to try. Just throw it on there for now, just for shits and giggles. I wish I could ride horseback through this little area. Alright, it takes longer, but I might as well come up here. I should have just thrown on a heal spell, I suppose, honestly. Oh, I can't even use Order's Blade with this weapon. Oh, yikes. Ooh. Okay. Let me try off the steak here. See what I can get. Oh, whoops. See, he just sat there doing nothing. I keep smashing the button. I'm like, dude, move, do something. He just sat there. Ooh, got that spacing perfect. Good. Oh, ooh. Okay, not bad second try. Could have been better. I don't think I'm gonna cut it here. Oh, I actually got out of that combo. Yeah. Brilliant combo on their part there. That was genius. If I should have... I was trying to roll in before my buff got messed up, but no such luck. Okay, I'm going to end the chat here, in the stream here. Definitely getting closer to beating her, though. The key is the guard.